Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video.
She's a great woman. Ain't nobody gonna keep letting her go like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Why'd you let her go?
I didn't let her go. I effed it up.
Well, that's letting her go.
Get up. And she made a promise to me. She's like, you will never see me again
And she
until I'm
kept it.
married and pregnant.
And she kept it.
And I haven't seen her since. Maybe she's not pregnant or married, but I'm pretty sure the next time I see her, she's gonna be at least one of the two. See,
Did you learn from that? Did you learn from that?
Yes. I learned a lot. I learned that was probably the one. And I'm probably going to just have to settle from here on out. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
It's getting a little wet in here. It's raining inside. Yeah, you're in your feels.
Now, a part of me is happy that he's honest about it and he spoke the truth and he didn't sugarcoat it. And, he realizes that he lost a good woman because not a lot of men will admit to it. They like to lie and make up stories about how she was a bad woman, and that's what you usually hear. I'm okay with that. However, the part that I didn't like about everything that he said, he lost me at, now he would have to settle. So that means that any woman who is not the lady that got away, who comes to his life, is going to go through it. Because the truth of the matter is, it means that he hasn't learned, he's not healed, and whoever comes after her, instead of realizing that, yes, I'm at fault for not being the man that I was supposed to be in that other relationship, and that's the reason why she left, so now I'm going to be a better version for the next person that comes along. He's like, I'm going to settle. So that means he's not changed. And if he was bad to the other woman, he's going to be worse to you. I'm happy that the other lady, she left. So if you don't take anything away from this, leave. Stand up for you. Stand on business when it comes to you. Don't let people play in your face. If your presence wasn't good enough for them, let them feel your absence. Leave. Let them respect you. Let them realize that no matter what, you don't mind being alone. You rather be alone than be with them. Because sometimes they need to know those things. Don't sit around and wait and fight and talk it through and try to get him to change. Most of the times they don't. Some will change, some won't. All right? Some will change, some won't. Some will keep pushing and pushing and pushing. By the time you realize you've lost yourself. So, if you don't take anything away from it, number one, don't be the woman he settles for. And number two, leave. But anyway, let's get into what people have to say about this topic. Not necessarily his issue, but men who fumble women in general. All right, so let's get into it. Leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you.
I've never seen a man fumble a good woman and have a good life. Like, I've just never seen it. And honestly, I want to be proven wrong. But every time God, let's say, blesses a man with a really good woman, like an angel, that's not perfect, but she wants to try. She wants to be there for you. She's supporting you. She's thinking about your goals and dreams. She wants to build a life with you. And you fumble her, or you cheat on her, or you don't appreciate her. And then you lose her. Let's say you break up with her, she breaks up with you. I've just never seen men come back from that. Like, when they get that blessing and they lose it, God takes a while to bless them again, because a lot of times, a lot of men don't understand that favor that you're getting on your life is because you have a good woman next to you, either praying for you, pushing for you, working with you, making sure that they're grinding with you, seeing where you're failing so they can come in and try to help you out. But when you lose that woman, or you push them to the point where they no longer even want to try anymore, the comeback is hard. Like, it's really hard for you to come back from that. And I haven't seen many men fumble good women and come back from it fast. Like, I've seen it take years, months, where it's like their quality of life was one way with this woman, and they were living this life. They were living this great life where they're making the money they love. They're, dressed for success. They look amazing. They feel amazing. And they start feeling themselves. They start feeling like they don't need that woman. They need to get a better woman. They need somebody that looks better. They need somebody that does more. And then they end up fumbling the gift that God gave them. And then they think, oh, I just got to get it back on my grind. No, you lost your favor, because your favor was with the person that you were with that was praying for you, that was fighting for you. And then you mess with that person's heart, or you broke their heart, or you broke their trust. And now you need to go learn that lesson. So you have to go change. You have to go get better before God can bless you with another blessing like that. He has to see that you can handle it, because the first time he blessed you, you lost it. So I would really, really encourage people to really think about that. Like, you guys can say it in the comments. Like, have you ever seen a man like lose a really good woman, like somebody that was really rooting for them, and they come back from it fast?
One thing I really, really strongly believe in, the presence of a woman in a man's life is a blessing. And when he fumbles a really good woman and God takes her away from him, that's his most painful lesson. Like, the amount of times I've seen a man be blessed with a woman, with God bringing this beautiful angel woman into their lives to help them level up and become better, and he completely wastes the opportunity, drags her through the mud, and then finally, for whatever reason, the relationship ends. What almost every time happens afterwards is she comes out of it, she's in excruciating pain, but she moves on, she heals from it, and literally becomes even more of an angel and even more leveled up. Like, have you ever seen a woman go through a breakup and not level up? No, that doesn't exist. I'd argue breakups are like some of the best things that can happen to a woman, because she will be the most evolved version of herself when she comes out of it. But a man, God, I've seen breakups destroy a man. I've seen men losing the best woman absolutely destroy him, where his life does not get better. God no longer brings him blessings into his life because he didn't earn it. He fumbled the blessing God sent him, and God's not going to send another one. Not till you grow, not till you learn. And a lot of the times they take a really long time to do that. And so you see so many men have their quality of life go down for a really long time. I've seen men be at rock bottom for years because they fumbled this angel that came into their lives. And I think that's a really great lesson for men and women. When you fumble a blessing that was sent to you, God's not going to send you another one for a while. Why would he? Imagine you were a parent, you got your child a brand new toy that was really expensive because you wanted to reward them, and they break it like the first day that they get it. You're not getting them another one. You're going to have them learn their lesson to appreciate and take care of the things that are given to them. And I see the same with men and women, and fumbling something really good for you.
She's a great woman. Ain't nobody gonna keep letting her go like that. She made a promise to me. She's like, you'll never see me again until I'm married and pregnant. And I haven't seen her since.
Did you learn from that?
Yes. That was probably the one. And I'm probably going to just have to settle from here on out.
I have no sympathy for him and men like him who think they have a bottomless pit full of chances. And then they're going to punish the next woman by settling for her, because unbeknownst to her, she's in a competition with a woman that she's never even met. This is still selfish behavior, because you're still going to pursue women knowing good and well you feel like you've already met the one. So here they are going to feel like they don't measure up. Why can't I just get closer to him? But you already know what the answer is. So she's going to be wondering if it's me. Meanwhile, you know it's you. This reminds me of the video that I posted about a year or so ago of this man saying that the one that he wants isn't available, and he's going to keep dating other women in the meantime. And the host was like, are you telling the women that that's what's going on here? And he was like, no. They are well aware when they're wasting your time, when they love somebody else, when they'll never get over somebody else, but they're perfectly fine wasting your time. I just posted a video yesterday about this couple being interviewed on the street, and the man was saying he's only been divorced for 2 years, but he was married for 15, and he was there with his girlfriend of 10 months, and he was like, I'm nowhere near getting married. I still have to heal. And she was like, heal? But you approached me. They want you to heal the scars that another woman left. As the saying goes, if you don't heal what made you bleed, you'll bleed all over people who didn't cut you.
When a man fumbles a good woman, he will carry that shit in his chest till the day he dies. And I got a masterclass in this when I was just 9 years old, and I witnessed my stepbrother fumble the woman of his dreams, the one that got away. And I think he was about 20 at the time, but this woman, my God, she was the kind of woman that fit the description of any R&B song from the early 2000s. She was all that. I will never forget at the Christmas gathering how many people pulled him aside and was like, you better marry that one. She's incredible. And what did he do? He shit the bed. I think he even cheated on her. And the thing is that I ended up catching up with him probably 5 or 6 years ago because my dad ended up divorcing his mother. And I asked him about it. I was like, what happened there? And I will never forget what he said to me. When you're young, you think that every woman is going to be like that. And he said, That is one regret that I will have for the rest of my life. I wish I could just take her to dinner and apologize for what an asshole I was. And the thing is that now he's married and he has kids, and I already know that he has put his wife through so much more than the one that got away. And so I want you to really get through your head that the reward for putting up with nonsense is more nonsense. After that breakup with that woman, his life went downhill. But that woman, the one that got away, she got her degree. She bought a house in her mid-20s. Last time I checked, she's traveling the world. So it's far better to be the one that got away than the one who stayed and who he changed for.
He treats you like you're nothing, so become nothing to him. Disappear from that man's life. He clearly thinks you're forgettable, so forget about him. Make yourself a distant memory to that man because you will no longer be a presence in his life. Walk away from any situation that is not serving you. Walk away from any person that does not value you. Stop giving away your attention and time at a deeply discounted price of free $99. They don't have to put in any effort. They don't have to put in any time to get your attention. Walk away, disappear, prove to yourself that you deserve better treatment than what you are allowing to happen in your life. And when you do, your self-love, your self-respect will skyrocket, because now that you've removed yourself from that situation, you've opened up your life to amazing opportunities, amazing relationships, people who will truly value you and feel blessed to have you in their life. Remind yourself who you are, that you are that girl, that you do not deserve to be at the bottom of anybody's totem pole. No. As soon as someone shows you that they do not value your presence, walk away. Leave them all the way alone.
9 out of 10 times you get fumbled because a man does not know what to do with you, okay? I need you to let that marinate in your brain, saturate your mind with that. That's your new mantra for your whole entire life. A man will 9 out of 10 times fumble you when he has no clue what the fuck to do with you. Because when you are different, the same shit ain't gonna work. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's been running game, he's been doing his moves on all these other bitches, and it's been working. But I'm so sorry, do you look like those bitches? I think the fuck not. Okay? And that's why you will get fumbled, okay? When a man perceives you to be either like too smart for him, or too difficult, or too much of anything, maybe too much effort is required to access you, he is going to go to someone who doesn't require that same level of effort, of attention, of respect, of whatever it is, okay? Understand that it's not a reflection of you, okay? Because what happens is when you've been fumbled like once, twice, 3, 4, 5, and it goes on and on, baby. Like, you know how many times you get fumbled? Every time I got fumbled, I'm like, damn, you really did not know how to move. Like, do you know what I mean? You didn't know how to move, so you just dipped because you didn't want to embarrass yourself. Do you know what I mean? And that's their game plan, is they want to fumble you and make you think that it's something you did. Do you know what I mean? That it's you. You're the problem. Baby, you are not the problem. The best option is never the easiest option. The best option is never the easiest option. And you're the best option. When you stand in that, you stand in the knowing, you stand in the belief, you walk in that energy, you are no longer phased. You are no longer phased, and you're no longer internalizing the fumble, regardless of how much you wanted them. Because why do you want someone who doesn't know how to apply the right pressure? Why do you want someone who doesn't know what to do with you? Why do you want someone who's weak as fuck? No, I want all the pressure. All the pressure, baby. We making diamonds over here. It takes a real one to fuck with a real one, and your real one, whose real one is coming, okay? So don't stop being real just because some loser fumbled.
You really got to get out of that ego and understand, like, people don't fumble you, they set you free. Do you understand that? You understand that, right? Like, no one just does you wrong and then they just fucked up. You got set free. You're much closer to the love of your life and more money. You understand that? Like, you need to be excited. It's okay to cry for a little bit. And you're like, you know what, damn, like, there's more coming, like, better. Like, get excited about shit.
I genuinely love when I see a baddie, because y'all know how I feel about my girls. I love when a bad bitch leaving that wasn't shit and up it. Like, what? Like, imagine you thinking you did your big one, shitting on your bitch, and then she turn around and she pop out with a big dog. I'm talking big dog, totally different tax bracket. Like, drug money, yeah, but like, do your one. Like, sis, what? Bitch just upped it. Like, upped it one. She's a great woman. Ain't nobody gonna keep letting her go like that. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Carlos. And honestly, Go back and watch the video. It is a great example of feeling regret, loss, and also self-shame after a breakup. But I want to offer you this. I want to say that you have never fumbled anybody. Everything happens for a divine purpose to become your best self. There's a such thing as timing. Like, you may not have been ready for that type of relationship. They may not have been ready to receive that type of relationship. But you're gonna learn from it. I think that when we say we fumble things, we assume this like level of mistake and self regret and things like that. And there's moments where you feel like you've harmed people, but what did you learn from it? You know? So remember that these things happen for our best benefit. All right, peace.
You have one life, just one life to live, and every moment counts. So don't waste your time trying to change somebody who is not prepared to be on the same level as yourself. Because as the days goes by, the months are going to turn into years, right? And by the time you realize you're far gone, you wonder where the days have gone. While you were busy trying to change somebody or get them to be on the same level as you, when you can go out there and find somebody who will give you those things. All right? Don't let people play you, use you, abuse you, and don't be the ones that they settle for when they realize that they fumbled somebody else. Don't be their punching bag, their doormat, just because you want to be in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with being single, with being alone. All right? Pour into yourself, love yourself, advocate for yourself. Go where you're loved. Go where you're celebrated. Go where you're appreciated, not merely tolerated. All right? Okay? Yeah. Let them feel your absence. Let them feel it. Go get that degree. Go get that job. Go open that shop. Whatever it is that you want to do, go travel the world. All those things are better than staying in a miserable situation with a man who doesn't realize your value. Mm? Mm? And if you can't live based on maybe children, whatever other commitments you have, you can always exit. I think there's another video on here of this guy who was asking, he was saying that he realized that his wife doesn't care anymore. And no matter what he did, she wouldn't care. Back in the day, he would say, well, I'm going on a trip with the boys, and the wife would start reacting. And it got to a point that she checked out. She emotionally checked out. She didn't care anymore. If he says he's going out, she's like, yeah, you can go. And he missed those times where she used to care. And he realized that he's created something in that relationship where the woman doesn't care anymore. Because sometimes it's hard when you are in a certain situation that you can't leave based on certain reasons, right? And I get it, but you can always choose yourself. Okay? All right? Don't sit around waiting for them to come back home at 4 a.m. Go to bed. Go get that self-care. All right? Go read a book. Travel with your friends. Do something else. I don't cry anytime he misbehaves. Keep it pushing. The more you train yourself, you're going to get there. And if you need help, go seek therapy. Therapy is always your best babe. All right? Go sit in front of somebody and let them help you get out of those things. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. It's your life, right? Just realize that sometimes you are gold. You are diamond in the wrong place. It's not about you, it's them. And they are not willing to realize it. And if they don't realize your value, be prepared to move from that place to another. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.